Today we're making a very special and simple dessert you'll be able to impress all of your friends with. That's right, it's Crème Brûlée Day here on Real Food. Let's get cooking. Hey guys, it's Tom here in the kitchen. Thank you so much for joining us. Today we're making crème brûlée. That's right, no barbecuing, no deep frying, just a good old-fashioned dessert that goes with just about anything. So let's get started. What we're going to need is 2 cups of heavy cream, 10 tablespoons of sugar, plus another 4 tablespoons for the topping, 1½ teaspoons vanilla extract, 4 large eggs, 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt, 6 4-inch ramekins, and 1 torching device. So we're going to start off by making the custard so we can get it into the refrigerator and get it chilling. When that's done, we're going to pull it out, make the caramelized topping, get to play with a little bit of fire, which is always fun. So the first thing you're going to want to do, preheat that oven to 325 degrees and make sure that rack is in the middle position. Arrange 6 4-ounce ramekins in a 9x13 baking dish and set aside. In a medium saucepan, combine the heavy cream, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and salt. If you're using a vanilla bean in place of the vanilla extract, just click the link below for the complete recipe details on that method. Cook over medium heat until it begins to simmer. Remove the pan from the heat and cover. Separate the eggs, keeping only the yolks. Once all the eggs are separated, whisk with the remaining 6 tablespoons of sugar. And remember, don't combine the eggs and sugar too soon before you mix it with the warm cream, because doing this could create eggy lumps, and no one likes eggy lumps. Continue whisking the yolks, slowly adding about 1/3 cup of the hot cream in a thin stream. Do this 2 or 3 more times until the cream is gone. Next, strain the mixture through a fine mesh sieve into a large measuring cup or bowl to help strain out any small bits of egg that may have curdled. Add 1/2 teaspoon of the vanilla extract. Just so you know, straining it into a large measuring cup makes it way easier to pour into the ramekins. Divide the custard evenly, filling each ramekin about 3/4 of the way full. Fill the pan with hot water until it comes about 2/3 of the way up the side of the ramekins. And don't be a slob and splash it all into the custard. Transfer the pan to an oven and bake for 35 to 40 minutes. When the crème brûlée is ready, it should have a uniform jiggle in the middle and kind of spring back a little bit when you touch it, kind of like a middle-aged white guy. Remove the baking dish from the oven and set on a wire cooling rack. Let the custards cool in the water for about 15 minutes, or just until you can pick up the ramekins with your fingers. Let the custard rest on the cooling rack for another 15 minutes and then cover each ramekin with plastic wrap and chill for at least 4 hours. And now comes the fun part. When ready to serve, remove the custards from the fridge and sprinkle the surface of each one evenly with about 1 teaspoon of the granulated sugar. Rotate the custard as you sprinkle to make sure the sugar evenly coats the surface. Ignite the torch and hold the flame about 4 inches from the surface of the sugar. Using a circular motion, move the flame across the surface. The sugar will at first begin to bead up and then will eventually solidify into a hard sugar crust. Make sure all the sugar granules have melted and the sugar has a tint of caramel color to it. Remember, the longer that you torch the surface, the darker it will become, and it will become bitter as well. So there you have it, crème brûlée, and they said it couldn't be done. If you're relatively new in the kitchen, don't worry about it. Just follow the recipe below step by step. It'll turn out golden, I guarantee it. But as I say, the proof is in the pudding. And that's darn good. Hey, if you learned something, hit the like button down below. Also, subscribe to our channel because you know what? It really does help us a lot. So that's all I got. We'll see you next time.